name is Neil Matkin. I have the privilege of serving as the district president of Collin College, and it's my extraordinary pleasure to welcome you here this evening to the Collin College commencement ceremony. Please remain standing at this time as Collin College student Nicole Alsawe comes forward to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' wrangler, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, Marilyn Aubedrabo, please tell me I got it right, Marilyn, president of the Student Government Association, will give us the invocation.
I invite you to express through a quiet moment your gratitude for goals met, honors, and the gift of intellect mentors, the support of family and friends, and a society that encourages and funds education. Continuing, reflect with gratitude and ask for blessings on the mission and values of Collin College and those given the public trust, the graduates, that they may use their knowledge, the reason, and skills to strive for peace and understanding and the common good. Thank you.
Everyone but me, please be seated. At this time, I am pleased to recognize a number of people with us on the platform. I ask that they stand as I introduce them and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. I'm actually going to introduce the first row, then I'm going to give them some applause, have them sit down and introduce the second row so we can get to see everyone this year. Please hold your applause until the rows have been introduced. To start, Dr. Mark Rudin, president of the Texas A&M University Commerce Campus, and our commencement speaker this evening. Dr. J. Robert Collins, chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Andrew Hardin, the vice chair. Dr. Raj Menon, treasurer. Mr. Jim Orr, the secretary. Mr. Mac Hendricks, a trustee. Mr. Steve Matthews, a trustee. And Mr. Fred Moses, a trustee. Mr. Adrian Rodriguez, one of our final trustee. Let's give them a round of applause. We have members of our college administration here with us this evening. I'd like to introduce them. Dr. Sherry Schumann, our Executive Vice President, Ms. Kim Davison, our Chief of Staff, Dr. Tony Jenkins, the Senior Vice President for Campus Operations, Ms. Julie Bradley, our Interim Chief Financial Officer, Dr. John Hardesty, Vice President and Provost of the McKinney Campus, Dr. Abe Johnson, Vice President and Provost of the Plano Campus, Dr. William King, Vice President and Provost of the Cumming Allen Technical Campus, Dr. Thomas Martin, Vice President of Institutional Research, Dr. Mary McCrae, Vice President and Provost of the Cumming Wiley Campus, Mr. Floyd Nickerson, Chief Talent Officer, and it's his birthday if you see him later, Dr. Albert Tesno, Vice President of Student Enrollment Services, Dr. Donald Wiesenforth, Vice President Provost of the Frisco Campus, Dr. Nick Morgan, the President of the Faculty Council, Mr. Jackie Langford, the President of the Staff Council, Mr. William Artis, Professor of Mathematics, 2018 College Professor of the Year, and Ms. Jenny Warren, Professor of Communication Studies. Let's give them all a round of applause. At this time, it's my pleasure to ask Dr. Collins, our chair and a founding member of the Board of Trustees, to come forward to welcome the graduates and their families on behalf of the Collin College Board of Trustees. Dr. Collins.
Welcome to the Collin College commencement ceremony. And for you students, this is a very exciting time, and I commend you, each of you, for your hard work and dedication. In addition, I welcome my fellow trustees, faculty, and staff. Their commitment to your education and future is evident by their support for you here today. I would also like to welcome the families and friends who are here to celebrate this milestone event. Many of you have really worked hard to support your students. Thank you for making Collin College a part of your life. Now it is my pleasure to ask Dr. Nick Morgan, President of Collin's Faculty Council, to bring greetings to the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Collins. Graduates, congratulations on behalf of the 1,723 faculty that we have here at Collin. We wish you Godspeed and hope to see you again as professors, perhaps. That has certainly happened. Good luck to all of you. Thank you.
At this time, it's my privilege to introduce Dr. Mark Rudin. Dr. Rudin was appointed president of Texas A&M University Commerce by the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents on August 16th of 2018. He has a Bachelor of General Health Science, a Master of Science in Health Physics, and Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Chemistry with a concentration in Health Physics from Purdue University. Student success, expanded research, and economic development are among Dr. Rudin's top priorities as president. His vision for A&M Commerce includes adapting traditional models to meet the needs of all students and providing skills development in preparation for post-graduation employment. Prior to assuming the presidency at A&M Commerce, Dr. Rudin served as the Vice President for Research and Economic Development at Boise State University. During his 11-year tenure at Boise State, he played a central role in expanding research activity and developing collaborative partnerships with both public and private entities. I'm very pleased to tell you that Dr. Rudin has also brought a new era of partnership between Collin College and Texas A&M Commerce. At this time, please give a warm Collin welcome to Dr. Mark Rudin.
President Matkin, members of the board, university administrators, friends and family, faculty, and graduates. I can't tell you what an honor it is for me to be here in front of you tonight. Make no mistake, all the folks up here, all the folks back there in the faculty, this is why we do our job, because tonight. And just the fact that we can reward you and acknowledge everything you do. So I want to keep my remarks rather brief because I'm interested in shaking your hand and giving you your degrees. But I just want to leave you with 5 pieces of advice, okay? And the first one is see the big picture, okay? I can remember when I was at my graduate's master's defense, and I was in this little room with all these professors in there, and they said, Mark, before that, anything's fair game. Anything we ask you, anything you've learned in your career is fair game. You better be prepared. And as President Mackin said, my background is health physics, and that's radiation science. And so I studied my you-know-what off. I was ready to go. I'll tell you the plutonium intake retention function, Compton effect. I was ready, okay? So I get there. They start off. My major professor says, first question, what are you going to do with your degree? I was like, what is this? You know? I said, and I gave him some absolutely terrible answer. I don't even remember what it was. I was probably too embarrassed even to remember that. But I think I understand the point, is understand the big picture. You spent the last couple years studying, blinders on, trying to learn everything you can to prepare for the next test, right? But now you're here tonight, getting your degree, and joining the ranks of about 40% of the U.S. population over 25 with an associate's degree or better. That comes with obligations, responsibilities, expectations, okay? Always remember that. You aren't done. You are not done learning. You are not done becoming an academic. You're not done being a good citizen. And another related point is that I think another expectation is that you pay back and you pay forward. And you've heard those terms before. And speaking of pay back, we have a lot of folks in this audience that made a lot of sacrifices for you to be able to be here tonight, whether that was running you to school or even when you were younger to practice or cooking dinner when you weren't around and so forth. So graduates, do me a favor, please. Friends, family, aunts, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers, moms, dads, could you stand up for a second? Could we have the graduates acknowledge their thanks to you? I knew that the audience was dying to do that, so I had to throw that in there. So thank you very much. So look at the big picture. Number 2, be collaborative and embrace diversity. Okay? We have so many problems facing this nation and society. Okay? Whether it's energy sustainability, changes to our climate, disease research, and so forth. We need teams of diverse thought put together to solve these problems. A person or a group cannot do that themselves. We need diverse thought. And studies show that when you have diversity sitting around the table, innovation goes up and success goes up. You probably heard the story about a company called Technical Concepts that developed a soap dispenser for the Marriott hotel chain. And they found out after they were all installed that the soap dispenser did not work on individuals with a darker color skin. I can tell you already from that example, there was probably not a lot of diversity around the table and certainly no innovation around the table. And a valuable and probably costly lesson learned in that regard. And I think when we say diversity, a capital D, and inclusion, a capital I, all groups, in higher ed, in Collin College, I know there is every effort made to create an inclusive environment where every student can realize their potential and be successful. And I think sometimes in our society today that some folks don't try. They don't try to get along. You know, there's an ignorance about trying to relate to someone. And it's an ignorance that we just simply don't know that person's story. And I think we could all benefit from one of our greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln, who once said, "I do not like that man, but I need to get to know him better." And I think there's a lesson learned there. Thirdly, work hard. There's not too many things that you can do that show outwardly, your dress, your ability to speak, how you present yourself, and so forth. But people notice when you work hard. Okay? I can remember growing up, I was a baseball fanatic. It was like just a little tyke, and I'd throw every day. I could replay the 1972 World Series with a tennis ball and a glove against a garage door. Okay? And I always wanted my dad to be a baseball player and play in the major leagues. He stunk. He stunk at baseball. Okay? And I never saw him as a hero because of that. But it wasn't until I got older when I realized my dad, who was an electrical engineer, and if you've ever been to Chicago, and it's much like the same it is in the Dallas area here, you get terrible storms, and electricity goes out at night. My dad was the guy that went out at 2 o'clock and fixed the transformer and fixed the line because it was the right thing to do, and he was a hard worker. Okay? He was not my hero because of baseball, but I'm sure he was an unsung hero to people that needed that power for medical procedures and people that need that power for sump pumps and so forth to make their life better. He was a hero in so many different ways. Okay? So work hard. And if there's parents in here, if you can figure out a way that I can instill that industriousness in my kids and get them off the phone, I'd appreciate it. Maybe see me afterwards and we can talk a little bit. But I really need to instill that in my kids, and I hope you instill that in yours. Number 4, do not be afraid to fail. Okay? Do not be afraid to fail. In higher ed, Collin College, any university, the system isn't set up to reward failure. A through F. A, great. F, fail. Okay? Let me ask you a question. How many people in this room have either failed a course or withdrew from a course? Parents, maybe avert your eyes here for a second. I don't want you to see this. Okay? My hand is up too. We got hands up here. That's the testimony of a certain stick-to-itness that you exhibit. And there's lessons learned from that failure that you can always regain the strength to dust off the britches and move forward. Okay? And finally, I'll leave you with this. And as I think about this more and more as an administrator and a professional, my last word of advice, and I hope this sticks with you. I hope there's one thing that sticks with you is this. My last word of advice is be nice. Okay? I always tell my daughters, the world's full of plenty of smart people. Sometimes we don't know if we have enough nice people in the world. Okay? And so I can't tell you how important that is. I have worked with a lot of people that come from great universities, great skills, great pedigree, great resume. But if you cannot get along with people, you're kind of worthless to me as an employee. Okay? So it always pays to be nice. So I'll leave you with this. You're going to face struggles as you go on in your life. And you may have heard this saying before. Okay? At the end, everything's going to be okay. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. So congratulations on a job well done, and go Cougars. Thank you.
Will all honor and veteran graduates please stand and be recognized? The graduates standing have achieved honor status based on their excellence in coursework at Collin College. Each honor graduate is wearing a cord. Gold cords are worn by students graduating summa cum laude with a GPA of 4.0. Silver cords are worn by students graduating magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.75 to 3.99. And white cords signify cum laude graduates with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. We are also thrilled to pay tribute to our student veterans with white stoles recognizing their service and achievements. Because of students like you, Collin College has been one of the best for vets as well as top military-friendly college. Please applaud and honor our graduates this evening. You may be seated. Thank you.
Will all candidates for the Associate of Arts degree, Associate of Arts in Teaching, the Associate of Science degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, and certifications please rise at this time? After consultation with the faculty, we are pleased to advise you that all of the candidates for graduation have successfully met the requirements for associate degrees and certificates. By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees and the sanction of the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, I confer the associate degrees and certificates with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. All graduates, please be seated with the exception of the first two rows in the blue and green sections. I will now ask each candidate, as his or her name is called, to come forward to receive the degree or certificate to which you are entitled. It is traditional in our graduation ceremonies, now families, listen up. It is traditional at our graduation ceremonies to let each graduate know how proud we are of them. So when the name of your graduate is called, don't hold back. Be sure to let them hear your applause, your hoops, and your hollers, and if you wish to take photographs, please wait until after the ceremony to do so. So let's get the show on the road.
Heather Catherine Christensen.
Martin McTreboy.
Nakura Helen Kimball.
Lauren Ashley Lumley.
Cortinia Cristal Rodriguez.
J. Elizabeth Lowe.
Khalid Bashir Abul Sultan.
Arturo Lopez Jr.
Judith Estefany Aguilar Perez.
Carolyn Grace Long.
Benedict Abuel Agutaya.
Angelita Atiaga Lira.
Martha Ahmad.
Charles E. Lewis.
Fernanda Ara.
Cambria Monet Lewis.
Tamina Actor.
Jacob S. Lieberman.
Valeria Guadalupe Alanis.
Bruno Leandro de Silva.
Melissa Lynn Albright.
Rachel Michelle Leach.
Rosa Maria Aldana y Aldana.
Amanda Page Lau.
Amanda Christine Aldrich.
Louis Michael LaRocca.
Aryan Ali Bakarian.
Anthony Patrick Lamas.
Amelie Aljitha Aloysia Saharijad.
Mark Lacey II.
Alyssa Alvarado.
Nagin Qureshi.
Alyssa Nicole Amon.
Michelle Marie Consaitis.
Paige Elizabeth Anderson.
Annette Myers.
Shayna Nairee Anderson.
Rosie Mendoza.
Deborah Ann Andrews.
Remesha R. McCrae.
Chardell Marie Armstrong.
Delissa Cherise McCrae.
Ramon T. Arredondo III.
Christine D. McLemore.
Ernestina Osei Arthur.
Casey Mata.
Mark Andrew Aslison.
Valerie Martinez.
Dalen Ashad Austin.
Nathaniel Isaac Martinez.
Tyler Austin.
Milagro Yamaliev Martinez.
Michael Charles Avens.
Nicholas Hunter Martin.
Emily Solis Beza.
Laura M. Martin.
Sarah Louise Baker.
Patrick Somnang Mao.
Lydia Ruth Baylog.
Charmaine Mandaza.
Kushbu Like Dakota.
Manal Malshin.
Ninoska Bastidas.
Carolyn Dolores Malone.
Amanda Lucia Becerra.
Rosa Mahmoud.
Megan Diane Beck.
Elizabeth Basbori Maragara.
Lace Beckham.
Alexander Mensch.
Robert Bell.
Elijah Umoni Mas.
Sarah Elizabeth Bell.
Ivan A. Morris.
Ryan Blaine Bennett.
Betty Gail Morgan.
Anna Carolina Bernou.
Kevin S. Moreno.
Maisha Bay.
Jocelyn Cecilia Moore.
Anisun Nuor Buti.
Emily Claire Moore.
Amber LaShawn Billups.
Wes Moore.
Casey Leanne Black.
Barbara Jean Moore.
Jocelyn Lynette Blackwell.
Christian Aki Rashad.
Meredith Ann Blake.
Mida Moyne.
Stana K. Bliss.
Esteban Miranda Ergueta.
Kiana Giardi Buti.
Valeria Isabel Mirabel Mata.
Ashley Paige Borbell.
Kenneth Lamar Miller.
Caitlin A. Boyd.
Taylor Miller.
Isabella Marie Bray.
Ashlyn Dawn Millam.
Brian Michael Breeze.
Victor Migri.
Constance C. Brown.
Emumena Trisha Omofoman.
Tristan Allen Brown.
Irena Michaela Overa.
Matthew Douglas Bruce.
Dominic Oliphant.
Olivia Jade Buchanan.
Natasha Maleka.
Brianna V. Bui.
Toluwani Victor Ogubanmoda.
Dusty Burris.
Chedinma Leona Nuosu.
Kiana Lania Burson.
Jason K. Nunn.
Marco Ian Bustos.
Kyle Northcutt.
Stacy Marie Butterfield.
Daphne Andrea Nichols.
Destiny Elise Cadena Tubbs.
Carla Violet Nevarez.
Ashley Elizabeth Caldwell.
Malina Marie Navarro.
Samuel Mark Cantu.
Edgar Nicholas Navarro.
Nathan Charles Carbonell.
Sarah Abigail Nama.
Joseph Gardinas.
Afra Nabal.
Annalisa Karina Carlson.
Josephine Mutoni.
Hannah L. Carney.
Rachel Mutema.
Michael Trent Carradine Jr.
Joshua Jeffrey Music.
Yoselin Carrasco.
Crystal A. Paz.
William Martin Carroll.
Jamaria Crystal Payton.
Letitia Monique Carter.
Mark Robert Payne.
Letitia Diet Carter.
Donna M. E. Patterson.
Andra Cash.
Mizabin Patel.
Samantha Castaneda.
Guadalupe Graciela Parra.
Luis Enrique Cedillo.
Brian Messia Palmer.
Mary Jane Celentano.
James Richard Painter.
Catherine Alexis Cheney.
Maria Angelica Paget Valadares.
Taylor Addison Chapman.
Joel Oxford.
Sarah Michelle Chappelle.
Kyle Logan Ulfsi.
Gifty Chidi.
Is Mahmoud Udri.
Mamie Josephina Sincota.
Oluwatonil Jubil Jubli Otubo.
Dawn Melody Code.
Ma Katrina Aseo.
Brandon Allen Cobb.
Cesar Ortega.
Molly E. Compass.
Daniel James Orr.
Sierra Zamara Cooper.
Neka Tina Marobot Kelsey Onovo.
Eddie F. Cordova.
Alejandra Regoza.
Amber Nicole Coran.
Morgan Raspberry.
Kristen Selena Crawley.
Victoria G. Ramirez.
Caitlin Brienne Critchfield.
Riba Leanne Ramirez.
Elizabeth Christine Kunakovsky.
Sadaf Nalisa Rahmati.
Brandon Jacob Davia.
Jennifer Ann Piros.
Kristen Taylor Davudi.
Tracy Michelle Purcell.
Alejandro De La Rosa.
Jessica Marie Provence.
Carlos Daniel De La Torre.
Emily Rose Pavrosnik.
Mahum Ubas Dean.
Hengame Pishawami.
Grace Catherine DeBaj.
Stephen Darnell Pierce.
Sterling Slade DeWitt.
Taylor Michaela Peterson.
Tashim A. Dixon.
Matthew Joseph Perry.
Phillips Den.
Madeline Jade Perry.
Yarrow Ajosa Dogby.
Nancy Gazelle Perez.
Juliana Gonzalez Dominicano.
Ezra Moore Penn.
Ray Dorfman.
Anahi Raiza Pendergrass.
Kenneth Rodriguez Drew.
Alif Alam Ridal.
Brody Austin Driscoll.
Tara Renee Richardson.
Joseph M. Edinburgh.
Amanda Maria Reynoso.
Wasima Ijaz.
Patricia Carolina Reyes.
Nagedi Maseng Ikogi.
Jasmine Ratana.
Unive Enriquez.
Aubrey Rihanna Ryerscourt.
Michelle Elizabeth Escalante.
Aiden Tyler Sanchez.
Mespin Saleshi Asheti.
Arvin Safion.
Melanie Jeanette Asari.
Linda Mina Sabria.
Camaria Inam Evans.
Esteban Ingenio Saavedra.
Michael Evans.
Heather Lynn van Landenham Roland.
Matthew Vincent Faberjak.
Gregory Chad Roper.
Peace Ogeshi Asin.
Julie Lynn Rooney.
Lisa Sue Fawcett.
Valente Agustin Alfonso Romero Rico.
Zoe Lee Ferraro.
Perla Marlon Rodriguez.
Felton Fields III.
David Mateo Rodriguez.
Eduardo Flores.
Miriam Rodriguez da Silva.
Julius Flores.
Mark Allen Rogers.
Christian Lee Flynn.
Juanita Roberts.
Bradley Scott Fowler.
Ashley Lynn Rivera.
John Robert Friedrich.
Michelle Anna Ritchie.
Amy J. Francia.
Kayla Dorothy Rinaldi.
Latoya Danique Francis.
Aaron Matthew Reeser.
Emily Ann Frank.
Michael Nashawn Small.
Israel Samuth Franco Jr.
Scott Simons.
Katerina Isabella Francikina Ahis.
Yelena Sergey Silyankina.
Sarah Donette Fredrickson.
Siddhant Satavayan Shelke.
Flor Marina Friesberg.
Sherry Lan Shearer.
Allison Nickel Gage.
Samiha Wafi Sharif.
Austin Heath Gallimore.
Jen Ran Sen.
Alfredo Galvin.
Corey Jameson Cyber.
Damari Galvin.
Jacob Martin Sebesta.
Gabriel Galvin.
Michael Scott.
Peja Ganji.
Christopher Charles Chauvin.
Jacob Alexander Garcia.
Caleb Christopher Schmidt.
Ania Garcia Gangora.
Davison Y. Sarceno.
Shemelis Adara Gaina.
Michael Santiago Almazan.
Sahar Gorbani.
Abigail Montserrat Santana.
Lexiana Mikel Girardi.
Juan Sandoval Lemuz.
Carol Lynette Golden.
Justin James Sanders Rodriguez.
Beatrice D. Gomez Cantu.
Austin Jesse Stein.
Trevor R. Gonzalez.
Christopher Alexander Stabe.
Allison Yesenia Gonzalez.
Kyle Hunter Santandre.
Gerardo Gonzalez.
Taylor Elizabeth Spear.
Bianca Isabella Gonzalez Flores Quispe.
Bridget Renee Specht.
Camilla Gordon.
Chaichife Sowan.
Abigail Avenel Irene Gozzard.
Margarita Soto.
Alexander Cloy Graham.
Diana Soto.
Justin Charles Michael Graham.
Chase Saunier.
Vanessa Karen Grant.
Cameron N. Solis.
Amanda Michelle Gray.
Chastity Lacroix Sneed.
Daniel J. Grayson.
Zelta Marie Smith.
Deandra Angelique Green.
Riley Elizabeth Smith.
Jason M. Green.
McKenna Morgan Smith.
Destiny Rain Greenwood.
Cameron Nicole Smith.
Candace Renee Grissom.
Chelsea Ann Smith.
Alan Josmar Guerrera.
Austin Min Huang Tran.
Masheed Hadidadapour.
Savannah Louise Thompson.
Tiffany Marie Hagan.
Michaela Bell Tharp.
Zainab Itmadi.
Theodora Taylor.
Lindsay Suzanne Hansford.
Brendan Christopher Del Barrio Catune.
Terry Lynn Harper.
Svetlana Tate.
Kelsey Harris.
Israt Tasneem.
Shayna Hawkins.
Bushra Tamin.
Chelsea Lynn Heathcote.
Kimia Tagavi.
Catherine Boone Helton.
Afshan Khalil Saeed.
Ashley Henderson.
Kudakwashe B. Svosve.
Ariadna Abigail Hernandez.
Blessing Rapafazo Sinfa.
Sorelli Hernandez Molina.
Golda Indira Rona Sumpon.
Matab Heshmati Manesh.
Lauren Cessna Ayanda Sultan.
Victor Alexander Hicks.
Ryalyn Chantal Suggs.
Abby Joanne Hill.
Eric Joseph Sturdevant.
Gary Hill.
Jesse Daniel Stout.
Kayla Hill.
Nathaniel Hunter Vite.
Rachel Leanne Hill.
McKenna Vincent.
Ariana Marie Hiltebrand.
Rahul Verma.
Corey Edward Hines.
Dominique Venegas.
Patricia Grace Hogarth.
Audrey Elizabeth Velasquez.
Travis Andrew Holcomb. Trey Edward Holguin.
Sierra Beth Vaquera.
Daniel Martin Holman.
Natalie Marie Van Heck.
Rachel K. Hood.
Omuage Jackson Uritivo.
Jordan Tyler Horton.
Renee Whiteside Taylor.
Caroline Ruth Hunt.
Peyton Charles Tuttle.
Jasmine S. Jackson.
Valerie Dion Turn.
Maximus Alex Jufar Tabar.
Jahan Trong.
Armin Jahan Shahi.
Jill Michelle Trotter.
Ashkan Jahan Shahi.
Maria Antonia Tristan.
Al Jazeer Jakaria.
Adrian Treviso.
Ryan Christopher Jasso.
Kelsey Amber Tresco.
Antoine Jean.
Kevin Latron.
Mambwe Garay.
Lee Chun Shap.
Jason Jobst.
Isha Bianca Wright.
Taylor Nicole Johnson.
Jared Alexander Woodhouse Rodriguez.
Cambry Elaine Jones.
San S. Wind.
Rachel Anderson Jones.
Rebecca Lynn Wilson.
Sydney Elise Afton Jones.
Gina Renee Wilson.
Evelyn Kabaj.
Hannah Shea Williams.
Sarah Casacota Kalenga.
Allison R. Williams.
Ugo Chutu Joshua Kalu.
Caitlin Marie Wilkerson.
Mohammed Abudali Kasim.
Deanna Regina Whitaker.
Alex Kelly.
Samantha Lee White.
Jessica Lynn Kennison.
Audrey Lynn White.
Serena Kajazarni.
Veronica Lynn West.
Alifa Akbir Kiraj.
Ford Vesi.
Nagar Koda Doost.
Regan Taylor Weeks.
Shahida Merville Kibat Membo.
Natalie Christine Weber.
Sloan Arden Kinsbotter.
Lena Michelle Wall.
Elizabeth Michelle King.
Ruben Morales.
Brendan J. Kingsbury.
Mulunesh Hidoto.
Catherine Rose Kindisang.
Yasin Tariq Chauhan.
Victoria L. Kirkley.
Jaslyn Jolie Stewart.
Esther Thomas Kasura.
Shannon K. Byrne.
Ramteen Cohandle.
Clarissa Perez.
Zayman Karim.
Victoria Renee Cortina. Shahaz Parveen. Nir Sar Maur. Idris Saifuddin Adamji. Samrand Kamal Dakal. Praval Urung. Aliyah Sahabi. Zainab Isa Yusuf. Dustin James Yeatman. Aaron Matthew Yakabauskas. Yuri Yedzhad. Blaine Cathy. Kyle Ryan Gary. Gabby Marie Patricia Mereno.
Will the class of 2019 please rise at this time? Ladies and gentlemen, I am so very proud to present the 2019 graduating class of Collin College, and I want to say congratulations to the graduates. You may now switch your tassels from right to left. You are now graduates. Please be seated. I now take great pleasure in welcoming you as members of our Association of Collin College Alumni, officially known as the Pride, because you are our greatest source of pride. Inside of your diploma cover, you're going to find a letter from me, as well as a certificate of membership in the Pride. That letter asks you to tell me which staff and faculty members helped you along your road to success so that we can honor them here at Collin College. I also ask you to take a moment and drop me an email and tell me what we can do to improve. Your opinions are extraordinarily important to me. You've had incredible experience and a lot to share. So please identify any faculty or staff that you wish for us to honor. We've got an incredible faculty and incredible staff, and at this time, I would ask our faculty to stand and let us recognize you. Congratulations, faculty, for a job well done. Thank you. We know you'll be taking a lot of photographs tonight, so don't forget to tag your post on social media with your official class hashtag. Class hashtag. I'll have to practice saying that a few times. It's hashtag Collin Pride 2019. And we will assemble those and publish them in all kinds of places, and we'll all celebrate together. We trust that you're going to remain actively involved with Collin College and remind you that your achievement would not have been possible without some other people in the room. We've already applauded once. But let's give the families one more round of applause. Folks, thank you. Finally, on behalf of all of us here at the college, I extend our sincere congratulations to the graduates, and we wish you Godspeed for the future. We're now going to end the graduation ceremony in a colorful boom.
Congratulations, graduates. You are dismissed.